Hi folks, Matt Easton here, Scholar Gladiatoria. So, 'tis the season to be jolly, and it's the time of year for presents, and I hope you're getting lots of presents. And I've just got another one through the post. It's a present to myself. And yes, it is a sword. I'm not going to make you go, what could it be? Might it be a helmet? Might it be an alligator? No, it is definitely a sword. But I'm just going to do a sort of fairly quick, rough and ready unboxing, because basically I want to get this thing open and I want to have a play with what's inside. I know what's inside, obviously. But before I start, I'll just say one thing. I was going to do a video about this anyway, so I'll just combine it into one thing. I want to know, are you getting any weapons or any weapon related things for Christmas this year? And if you are, comment underneath and tell us what you're getting, or what you would like to get, what you would like Santa to bring you. Or maybe you're buying it for yourself, or your wife, or your girlfriend, or your boyfriend, or your brother or sister, or whoever is buying it for you. You know, or maybe it's just something that you wish that you could have and you're saving up for, or this kind of stuff. So let's have a little talk about presents. But so what have I got here? Well, as you can see, it's not hugely long, but it is kind of average sword length, isn't it? So right, let's get opening this. So I'm not entirely sure which is the top end. I'm going to guess it's this one. Some people note that I don't have the advantage that Scalagram has of having Kara to unbox things, but you know what, I like unboxing things myself, and I could ask my wife to help me unbox things, but I want to do it myself. It's my present I want to open. This is not easy to open. Right, luckily this knife is very sharp. What is this knife? It's a buck lock knife, incidentally, which is quite a nice little thing. I just got it on holiday, I saw it in the shop and I thought, I have a sort of thing of when I'm on holiday, if I see knives anywhere, kind of just buying them. So I like to buy lots of stuff, as you guys can probably guess. And then sometimes I end up with those knives, giving them away or losing them or all sorts of stuff. But anyway, they're always useful things to have in drawers around the house. Obviously keep them away from children and some irresponsible adults. I'll just put the knife down for a minute, because I think I might be able to pull this out. I think actually the problem is what I've got here is the bottom end. Right, I'm going to be super careful with this because I suspect that it's pretty damn sharp. So there we go, I managed to get the outer box off. So let's do some strategic cuts. Yeah, so I've got a few things actually that I've been putting my money towards recently, and this is one of them. This is a type of sword that I don't really have one of, and one of the reasons that I could justify myself putting some of the money that Google pays me through my YouTube videos into something like this is it gives me another thing to talk about on my videos. So it's kind of, you know, it's something from the channel that goes back into the channel. And this is something that I will not only do videos about, but I will also show in use. I'll talk about the history of the original ones. And it's just something quite different. I'm having to be super careful here, by the way, because this thing is pretty sharp, yes. I can make it a little bit sharper, but it's certainly sharp enough to cut with, as it is. God, this is well wrapped. So this object was made by a gentleman, a very nice guy by the name of Paul. Some of you, if you've been around in the world of swords for a long time, will have heard of Paul. His name is Paul Binns, and he's rather legendary in the UK, at least, and in a lot of Europe. Legendary sword maker. Roland Vorchaka speaks very highly of Paul Binns, and's got lots of items of his. So here it is, it's ready to come out, guys. It's going to surprise you. What is that? It's a freaking great falchion. Okay, here we go. Oh god, the end is really stuck into something here. I might have to edit this bit because I'm having trouble getting the end off. Yes! Oh man, that is fun. Oh my god. So, do you remember all those videos when I go, oh, you katana fanboys and fangirls, you think katanas cut so well, there are so many swords that can cut better than a katana. This is one of them! A freaking great falchion. And I intend to do obviously some cutting videos with this and issue a challenge to the world of swords. I'm going to attempt to outcut the world, basically. This is my Death Star in sword form. Now, Paul forges his blades. Yeah, obviously he uses grinding as well, but he doesn't use predominantly stock removal like most modern makers do. Companies like Albion use huge, great CNC machines. They do finish by hand, but nevertheless the grounds are pretty much entirely, well, they are entirely ground. Most modern makers, St George Armoury, for example, I believe Armour Class, most of those modern makers are just grinding blades out of a flat piece of stock. Paul makes them traditionally. He forges the blade and then just finishes it by grinding. Exactly how it was originally done. I will talk more about this falchion in greater depth, so I'm not going to blow my wad all in one go. I will do a separate video about this, but holy shit, that is a mother fricker of a sword. That is just incredible. Oh my god. I haven't been speechless by a weapon for quite a long time, but so just one thing I'll mention about this sword, I will go into far more detail about it. Oh, that is so nice. So this is wrought iron guard, and I can actually see the, listen to that ring. Oh, that's so nice. The guard is wrought iron. Again, I'll talk about this in a more detailed video, but just to tell you, this is essentially a bit like a hybrid between two surviving falchions. It's got the blade quite like the Conyers falchion. It's a little bit smaller than the Conyers falchion, I think, and the hilt very similar to the Cluny falchion, so-called Cluny falchion, which is in Paris. The Conyers falchion is somewhere up north, can't remember where, and up north in England, that is. So it's a type of 13th century falchion, and this was used in the age of head-to-foot mail armour, i.e. chainmail armour, with a great helm and a big shield. So they weren't usually used by themselves, they're usually used with a shield, but again I'll talk all about these weapons, and my god, that it just moves so nicely. I really need to, it's dark outside now, but I really want to hit something with this. Anyway guys, cheers for watching, and I will very soon do a video talking a hell of a lot more about this type of falchion and this specific falchion as well. I'll just, this is all modelled on the Cluny falchion, that's wrought iron, that's goat leather I think. That's a bronze pommel, peened at the end. Lovely. So, see you guys soon. Cheers folks. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and feel free to follow us on Facebook.